All right, guys, this is lesson 29. We're talking about mass, okay? Mass, okay, is the amount that takes space. Okay, like for example, you have mass. You're taking up space. Okay? And this is session one. Just to review a little bit. Which tool could you use to find how heavy an object is? Would I use a ruler? No. Would I use time? Would I use a scale? Yes, I would use a scale to find out how much an object weighs, okay, or how heavy it is. Okay, let's make sense of the problem. It says the paperclip measures about 1 gram on a scale. How could you estimate the mass of a pencil? How could you use paper clips to measure the mass of a pencil? Well, you would take the pencil and put it right here on one side, and then start putting paper clips on the other side until the scale is balanced. Okay, meaning it's level straight across. Okay, if there's more paper clips than a pencil weighs, it's going to tilt one side. Okay, if the pencil is heavier than the number of paper clips that you put on the other side, is going to tilt the opposite side. Okay. So mass is the amount of matter in an object. One way to find an object's mass is to see how heavy it is. Okay, you can use the masses of known objects to estimate other masses. You can use a balance scale like this, okay, to measure mass. The mass of a paperclip is about 1 gram. Okay, the mass of a large hardcover book is about a kilogram. Kind of like your math book. That's probably about a kilogram. Okay, a wooden baseball bat and a rubber band are shown below. Circle the one that has a mass about 1 gram. Which one of these objects would have about 1 gram? The baseball bat, or the rubber band? The rubber band. Okay, put a box around the one that has a mass about 1 kilogram. Well, which one do you think has 1 kilogram? The bat does, since we already circled the rubber band. Okay, 1 kilogram is the same as 1,000 grams. So an object with a mass of 1 kilogram is as heavy as. So if 1 kilogram is about as heavy as 1,000 paper clips, okay? All right, let's move on. It says, Elena's brother says the family dog has a mass of 30 grams, okay? Elena says the dog has. So Elena's brother says the family dog has a mass of 30 grams. Alina says the dog has a mass of 30 kilograms. Who do you think is correct? So her brother says that the family dog weighs about 30 paper clips. Is that how much your pet weighs?
No.
About 30 paper clips?
No.
I don't think so. Okay. So who's correct? Her or her brother?
Alina.
Yeah, Alina's correct. Because about 30 kilograms, that's about how much, your pet might weigh, okay? Your dog. Okay. Why do you think so? Well, if 1 kilogram equals one paper clip is about a gram, 30 paper clips is not that heavy. Okay, not that heavy. Okay, so we're looking at distributive and associative properties of multiplication. Okay, you did the first page already. I just want to review this. Okay, I want to review this. Okay, and there we give an example right here. So I'm going to use multiplication and division using fact families, okay? Meaning using the same three numbers. Okay, in order to find those three numbers, okay, I need to find how many rows and how many columns, okay, and and I'll find out the total. So we did the first one already. So how many rows are here? How many rows? What? 4 times, how many in each row? 7. So 4 times 7 is 28. So there are my 3 numbers, okay? So now I need to do another multiplication equation, but I need to flip these 2 factors. Okay, so now instead of 4 times 7, I have 7 times 4 equals 28. Okay? Okay. Now when I do a division problem, which using the same 3 numbers, I take the total divided by the number of rows or the number of columns, right? So now I have 28 divided by, just give me one, 4 equals 7. Let's focus, please. Then I have 28 divided by 7 equals 4. All right, let's go to the next page. So look at the example that they give you. It says this array shows 3 times 5. Okay. So 3 times 5. Okay. Well, if I count them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, right? But if they break it apart, they're going to go 9 plus 6. Okay. Which is also 15. Okay. So they took 3 times 3 and then 3 times 2. And then you add them together and you got 15. So look at this one here. How many rows do I have? 3. How many in each row?
7.
Well, how many in each row?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 times 7 is 21. So you have that. Okay. Then what they did was they broke it apart. So I need a multiplication equation for this section right here only. How many rows? 3. How many in each row? 4. Okay. Now let's do a multiplication equation for that section. How many rows are there? 3. How many in each row? 3. So 4 times 3, or 3 times 4 is 12. Okay. And then what's 3 times 3? 9. Then it says add the sum of the 2 products. 12 plus 9. Well, 12 plus 9. 2 plus 9 is 11. I put the 1 down, then I carry the 1 to the tens place. 1 plus 0 is 1 plus the 1 that I carry? 2. Okay. So the answer is 21. That's similar to what let's do this. This one here. Okay. How many rows do I have? 4. And how many in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 times 12? 48. Now, if I don't know what 4 times 12 is, I could break the array apart, correct? So I'm on page 3, I think, right? So they broke it apart. They broke it apart here. Okay, so how many rows for that section? 4. How many in each row? 6. In this section, how many rows there? 4 as well, and how many in each row? 6. Well, if I don't know what 4 times 12 is, I do know what 4 times 6 is, which is 24. And this is also 24. What do I do next? I add the products, so 24 plus 24. 4 plus 4 is 8, and 2 plus 2 is 4, so 48. That's another way to figure it out. Go to page 4. Here's another example. Okay, what's 5 times 6? 30. 30. Okay. Okay. Or you could break it apart. This is what they did. They broke this apart. Okay. And now I have 5 rows with 2. Okay. 5 times 2. Then they broke this up. Then whatever was left, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows with 4 each. Okay. So this 5 times 4 goes for this with this one. 5 times 2 goes with this one. Okay. So what's 5 times 2? What is it? 10. Plus, what's 5 times 4? 20. Which is 30. Here, okay, they put these two in parentheses. I have to do that first. So what's 2 plus 4? 6. So now I have 5 times 6 equals what again? 30. Then it says that you can write the multiplication, in fact, different ways. You can go 5 times 6. You could put this in parentheses. So you could do this first. 2 plus 4 is 6, and then multiply by 5. Or you could break apart the array, so you could have this right here. Okay? Different strategies to solve the same problem.